From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Saturday morning to you. Flyway golfers took to Muscooten Golf Course in Berlin yesterday for the Flyway Conference Championship, with the Ledgers having already clinched their 10th straight conference title. Didn't matter as Springs won the event to cap off a perfect team season, winning all 9 regular season rounds. Yesterday, the Ledgers shot a .329 team score. On the individual side, Lemira's Alex Lidke fired a back 937, including a pair of birdies to secure co-medalist honors with Springs senior Tyler Hoffman. Both players shot 80 on the day. The performance vaulted Lidke into first-team all-conference position. Here he is post-round.
Back nine, it was a lot better for me. My drives were hitting the fairway, my chips were nice, and my putting was really good. So getting on the course was easier in the back nine compared to the front. It was a long day. Got here at 10 o'clock, teed off at 12:20, so I had enough time to warm up, and I knew that I could hit those shots, and when they happened, I followed through with them.
Hoffman's performance, meanwhile, capped off his second straight Player of the Year honor, beating out teammate Isaac Sabel, who finished in second place in the conference standings. Hoffman says going into the round, all of his teammates were gunning for his spot. Now excited for the postseason where they don't have to compete against each other.
I mean, all week we were talking about how we all want to beat each other today, and how Isaac was saying he's coming for the Player of the Year spot, and Ben's saying he's coming for that. And I mean, it's really great to all motivate each other like that. We were talking about this on the way here too. Is we're excited to be not competing against each other like you just said. So I think today is a good thing to get us ready for regionals. I mean, we didn't play great, but it wasn't terrible, and I think we're going to play good next week.
The full first team was Hoffman, Sabel, Lidke, and Springs senior Khalil Rebeck and junior Ben Baker. The second team was Tate Baker from Springs, Caden Litsky from Campbellsport, North Fondy sophomore Drew Stetbacher, Lemira's Chase Lund, and Mayville's Colin Krieger. Golf regionals come up next week. Let's move on to softball. Winnebago Lutheran played Ripon last night at Marian University, and the 8th-seeded Vikings pounded the Tigers 9-0 behind a stellar night in the circle from freshman Addie Peterson. She faced just one batter over the minimum. The only hit she allowed was a bunt single. Peterson says she gives all the credit to her defense.
Start with Kiana Rank behind the plate. Every time the ball goes up in the air, I know she's diving for it. I know she's going to catch it, and I'm very confident that she's always blocking every single ball that I might throw at the ground. My defense in the infield is amazing. I know that they will be diving for every ball. They will make the plays. They will be calm when they get the ball, and I can always trust that. And don't even get me started on the outfield. The outfield I can always trust no matter what.
Offensively, the Vikings had 6 different players collect 2 hits. Abby Walta hit a triple. Ellie Walta and Seal McCauley each had 2 RBIs. Coach John Supernan says comparing themselves back to the first game of the season shows just how much better they've gotten.
I mean, the score against Chilton was 10-0, and tonight we come out with a playoff victory at 9-0. So we have come a long way, and we have grown all year, and I think tonight is proof of what we've done as a group.
Earlier in the afternoon, Lemira belted Omro 13-0 in 5 innings to clinch its first ever conference title. The Lions share it this year with Laconia. Another conference game, another monster day for Taylor Bloom. She hit 2 2-run homers on the day. She finished with 5 RBIs. Savannah Free had 3 RBIs and scored twice. Springs beat Mayville to close out the regular season 2-0. It was Gracie Conkle and Aubrey Haferman putting on a show. Conkle pitched the shutout, tripled twice, and scored both runs. Haferman drove in Conkle both times with sacrifice bunts. In baseball, you almost had to see it to believe it, as the Cardiac Cardinals stayed alive for a conference title with another late-inning rally. Mayville trailed Laconia 1-0 headed to the bottom of the 7th. Brady Zitlow got hit by a pitch and stole second. Bringing up Joe Promersberger, he laid down a bunt that Laconia threw into right field, scoring Zitlow. Then Mason Girth laid down a bunt at the next at-bat, and the same throwing error got Laconia again, allowing Promersberger to score and win the game for Mayville. Mayville, now just a win away from sharing the baseball conference title with Campbellsport. The Cards will play Omro at home next Tuesday. In non-conference action, Lamira lost 2-1 to Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Jackson Gable and Ty Wolf combined to pitch well on the mound, but the Lions couldn't string enough hits together to get the win. Springs went on the road to play Cedar Grove, Belgium. The Ledgers lost 7-2. Killian Stoffel drove in both runs. He had 2 of just 3 hits for the Ledgers. Amro lost 10-2 to Oconto. Oconto scored 7 runs in the 7th. The Foxes had just 3 hits in the game. And finally, Amro girls soccer beat Lamira 8-0. Bryn Brockman scored a hat trick for the Foxes. That's it from yesterday, and there's nothing on the schedule today, tomorrow, or Monday. So we'll return on Tuesday with more, including more postseason action. We'll talk to you then. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.